Hey there, how you doing? Charlie Winters here with selections for Thursday, the 19th of May. But first, a very quick recap on today's performance, Wednesday. Well, it seems odd that I feel disappointed after probably just about doubling our stake today. We had the 12 to 1 winner, although I took 15 to 2. If you got the 12, I'm pretty sure you've more than doubled your stake for the day. Let me know in the comments. So, 12 to 1 winner. What, two places, not taste okay prices. I think about sevens and sixes. That's not bad. And then unfortunately, once again, a very well backed horse that I tipped early on has actually done us again. Yesterday it was the one from 9 to 1 to 3 to 1, and this one today, the Oliver Sherwood trained bumper horse, went from 6 to 1 to 3 to 1, and unfortunately it ran an absolute stinker. So let's get on to Thursday selections. But first I am providing you with my golf bet. It's very rarely I do this. One channel that actually reminded me was I'm not recommending this channel, but the guy does seem genuine. It's Flat Cap Callum. It sometimes gives out he regularly gives out lucky 15s. He actually had a bet on the golf, and it reminded me of bets that I used to have quite a while ago, where you look for each way selections due to nationality. So here are my bets. They are on Betfair Sportsbook. This is my biggest bet because it's a bet that goes over 4 days, or fingers crossed it goes over 4 days. Right, the reason why I have had these golfers is not because I think they're the best golfers for that nation. I think there's going to be a weather advantage. And I think what it is, the golfers that go out early tomorrow miss the worst of the weather. And equally, when they go out the following day, they'll go out late, and they kind of avoid the worst stuff then, even though it's actually quite similar, excuse me, on Friday. But I would say it's very, very slightly worse in the morning. So the better conditions are Thursday morning and Friday afternoon. And these golfers are generally pretty much early on or late on Friday. So that's why I've had them. So some tasty prices. They might come absolutely nowhere, but it's a shout, and it's four nationalities. So it's a £1 each way lucky 15. The first selection is in the top Asian player market. The selection is Takumi Kanea. Quarter the odds, 3 places at 14 to 1. The second selection is top South African player Garrick Higo. Quarter the odds, 3 places, 8 to 1. The third selection is top English player Justin Rose. A fifth the odds, 3 places, 7 to 1. And finally, please don't get confused with this. The selection is the top Australian player. His name is Cameron Davis. Please be aware that the favourite is Cameron Smith. It is not him. It is Cameron Davis. Priced up at 8 to 1. That is only 2 places. That could return a potential, although I'm unlikely to get all 4 winners. But there's a chance, yeah? Just under 15 grand. I think even just a couple of winners and a place. Yeah, I'm happy with that. But anyway, so let's get on to Thursday's selections for the horses. So here we go. For the horses, the reason why I had a slightly bigger golf bet is because I like these horses, but unlike normal, they're not absolutely standout chances. But then again, it doesn't mean all 4 can't win. So here's a selection. So it's a 25 pence each way, lucky 15, and 50p each way on each selection. The first selection is well prepared at 12 to 1 in the 10 past 1 at Wolverhampton, paying 4 places instead of 3. And these are with Skybet, by the way. The second selection is Admiral's Bay at 7 to 1 in the 135 at Market Raisin, paying 4 places instead of 3. Personally, if this horse is fancied, I think you'll see a much shorter price. It's the Kim Bailey trained horse, and it hasn't ran for about 500 days, but it's only about 4th in the betting, or it could drift to 20s, and that might pretty much tell us the obvious where it's not ready. The third selection is Quiet Thunder at 11 to 1 in the 145 at Wolverhampton, paying 5 places instead of 3. And finally, Dark Swan Song at 6-1 in the 20 past 2 race, paying 4 places instead of 3, and that's at Wolverhampton as well. So the very best of luck. If you've got this far in the video, please could you give me a like or even subscribe? I appreciate all the support I've had via the Buy Me a Coffee link. I really appreciate it. Once again, the link is in the description. I really appreciate everything, whether it's a like, a subscribe, or a coffee. It's absolutely fantastic. I really do appreciate the subscribers. I even appreciate the non-subscribers, but why don't you show yourself? Leave a note in the comments, or even just click like or subscribe. Anyway, the best of luck. Charlie Winters, over and out. Cheers, mate.